Hello, I'm Wilson here. I'm a KPI consultant for SME. Today, I'm going to share with you the competency framework. The competency framework is very important for the talent management. Before you start the talent management, you need to build your competency model. When you do your workforce planning, you need to know what kind of competency you need for each position. Before you can start a proper recruitment, you need to have a competency model, because if you know the competency model for each position, when you recruit people, you have to ensure that the people are competent to perform the job. You're comparing the person's capability against the competency that you define. Then you will have a list of the interview questions that link to the competency. You also can use the competency to build your talent engagement and also build the career path for your employees. A lot of companies that send the employee for training without knowing what are the competency gaps. If you do not have a competency model, how can you know what sort of training your employee needed? You cannot just base on the manager's recommendation. You need to know what sort of competency you want to build for your organization to perform. Then you need to know what kind of budget you're spending, whether you are getting your ROI. And when you send your employee for the training, you have to look at whether they have improved their skill or knowledge against the competency the company defined, which is the competency model. The competency also being used as part of the evaluation in your performance management. The competency model also very important in your succession planning. When you do not have a competency model, you may promote a wrong person. I give you an example. A top salesperson may not be the best sales manager. If a top salesperson being promoted as a sales manager without knowing the competency, without the leadership competency, you may screw up the sales division. In order to build a good competency model, you need to look at your business model. You need to look at your org chart. You need to design your org chart. You need to look at what sort of competency you need in order for your organization to succeed, to achieve your vision and your goals. To conduct competency assessment, you have two methods here. One is a Western model, another one is the Asian model. For Western model, you use level ranking. For Asian model, most of the people use the rating method. Let's look at one of the sample competency here, communication. You have level 1, level 2, and level 3. Level 1 may be for the entry level for the junior executive. Level 2 may be for the manager or coordinator. Level 3 will be for the senior management people. When you are using the level ranking method, meaning that you are assessing a person's competency based on the level 1, level 2, or level 3. This is very good for succession planning. The competency rating is a rating within that particular level. For instance, for admin person, level 1 for communication, you assess that particular person based on that competency alone and you do a rating. Very common in the market, you can see a lot of companies that give a rating of 1 to 5. For me, I would recommend yes or no, because 1 to 5 can be very confusing and can be very subjective. Yes or no means either you're competent, you're not competent. We are using a different competency framework to do the assessment. Once you have all the competency element being defined, then you can assign to the different position for the different level of competency. For instance, for CEO here, you do not need to be level 5 for finance. CEO just need to be level 3 for finance. And business acumen, you have to be level 5. For finance director, you are level 5 because you are the finance. So for business acumen, maybe just level 4, just enough for the finance director. For accounts manager, for finance, you'll be level 2 just sufficient. And for business acumen, you expected to be at the level 1 is sufficient to perform the job. Thank you so much for listening to me. If you like the video, can you please share with your friends and follow our Facebook? We'll share more information for you to manage your employee to help your company to grow to the next level. See you.